So, hi everyone. I am very happy to have with me a dear student, Dr. Pranjal, who secured an amazing rank 21 in the INICET November exam. So proud of you, Pranjal. अब तो थोड़ा सा smile करो. कैसा लग रहा है?
Yeah. Good evening, ma'am. Thank you for the DAMS has been actually a great help to for it.
Thank you, and I am sure Pranjal, आपने बहुत मेहनत करी है to come this far, and we are really proud of you, and we are really thankful to make us a part of your journey. है ना Pranjal? तो थोड़ा सा आपकी journey के बारे में जानते हैं. So how did you start your preparation, and what course are you pursuing with us, Pranjal?
Ma'am, I had started my preparation around third year. I had started for
Okay.
PG preparation. At
Right.
DAMS, I was a part of CBT and the test series.
Okay.
And
Great.
I watched all the subject related videos about the subject related question discussion videos. They were very helpful.
Yes.
I had mostly prepared till NEET only. After that, it had gradually reduced for November I9.
Great, wonderful. But that is why giving the exam is so important. And irrespective of what your NEET PG result is, paper
Yes,
dena
ma'am.
is always a good idea. है ना, Pranjal?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. So,
Yes.
Pranjal, I would really want to know from you कि क्या हमने आपने बोला आपने टेस्ट भी किए, and I think yes, the video discussions are really the cherry on the top, right? So, can you tell us something
Yes.
about the quality of the questions? How frequently were you giving it? जीती कितनी frequently दे रहे थे? और स्पेशली प्रांजल आपसे मैं पूछना चाहूंगी कि आप एनालिसिस कैसे कर रहे थे जीटी का?
Ma'am, it was like I was doing mostly strictly preparations before till NEET only. So
Okay.
by that time, I think almost one GT every week I was giving till
Okay.
like this year was with so much of hurdles. There was a NEET PG delayed and everything. So
Right.
just before NEET, I think 1 2 months I was giving GT around 2 GTs a week. But
Okay.
NEET PG didn't turn out that good for me, so I thought of let's give INI November also. Uh,
Very nice.
so so I prepared. I gave two three for before this November INI. I gave 2 3 GTs only as such, and I was like mostly relying on my previous preparation. More of it. I just revised once more, almost all of it just once more before the exam. Since
Great.
I was a bit confident that I would remember at least most of it because recently only I had read for NEET PG and May INI.
That's
So
nice. Great. And Pranjal, अब मुझे ये भी बताओ बच्चे कि how important is striking a balance between studying and solving questions, right? What was your idea? और आप एनालिसिस स्पेशली कैसे करते थे? लाइक अ लॉट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स वांट टू आस्क कि हम सारे जीटी के क्वेश्चंस देखें, जो सिर्फ गलत हुए उनके वीडियोस देखें. सो व्हाट इज योर टेक ऑन दैट?
मैम क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करना तो आई थिंक सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ होता है इसलिए मतलब आई यूज टू गिव 2 GTs अ वीक बाय लाइक जस्ट 1 2 months बिफोर नीट
राइट.
बिकॉज लाइक हाउ मच कितना भी पढ़ ले बट लाइक एंड में जो गलत होते हैं जीटी से वो ज़्यादा याद रहते हैं.
या.
So like this I have observed also many of my questions which I like actually read from notes, but I actually forgot them in NEET or in many GTs. But
राइट.
if I had made the mistake of like I had made the mistake in any GT, then I am there is a more tendency to remember and not doing it again in any GT.
Right, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. That's true. Doing your mistakes, identifying your weak zones, then going back and figuring out कि क्या गलत हुआ और क्यों हुआ. और मुझे लगता है जब आप वीडियोस सुनते हो और उसके तो आपको एक टीचर का पर्सपेक्टिव मिलता है कि इसको कैसे
Hmm.
असेस करना था या कैसे
Yes,
एनालाइज
ma'am.
करना था, कौन से
Yes, ma'am.
कीवर्ड्स हम मिस कर गए. बिकॉज अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स यू नो द टॉपिक, शायद आपने 2 बार पढ़ रखा हो, 3 बार पढ़ रखा हो, बट इफ यू डोंट नो हाउ टू पिक अप कीवर्ड्स, हाउ टू इंटीग्रेट देम, how to rule out options. मुझे लगता है MCQ skill is what
Yes, ma'am.
forms a very important part.
Yes, I mean, especially in a paper like INI where like many times the question is too much out of syllabus or something. Like
Yeah. And
even
options
in
are
this
very
year,
close.
yes, ma'am. Even in this year's NEET also paper was like that only also. So I
Yes.
think ruling out was more important than ruling in this year actually, I think.
I think I completely agree with you. If you know your content well और आपको ruling out options तरीके आते हो, keywords
Yes,
ढूंढने
ma'am.
आते हो, तो आप definitely you can do well. अच्छा
Yes,
प्रांजल,
ma'am.
I also want to know from you बच्चा कि when we talk about the test series, हमने इस बार एक स्पेशल ट्रांसफॉर्म 10x टेस्ट भी डाले थे which were like mini टेस्ट, और उसमें बहुत सारे स्पेशली फोकस्ड INICET के टेस्ट भी थे। तो क्या हमने उसका एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा हमारा?
Ma'am, actually, just to be honest, I didn't give those tests. Like
Okay.
I was not I was not very seriously preparing for this November INI exam.
I
But yeah,
get it.
before the NEET, like daily DAMS was conducting short tests of 5 to 10 questions daily, and there was a subject test also around every 4 days in which 25 to 30 questions were there. So that was
Yes.
actually very helpful, and they also boosted and like they helped in seeing the common mistakes which we do just before the exam.
प्रांजल,
That was
मुझे ना
really well.
आपका लेके ऐसा लग रहा है कि थैंक गॉड इस बच्चे ने पेपर दे दिया। मतलब आई एम जस्ट थिंकिंग अगर हमने पेपर नहीं दिया होता तो हम वी वुड हैव मिस्ड आउट दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी, है ना? सो यू नो योर कभी-कभी ऐसा होता है यू नो कि वन एग्जाम मे नॉट बी रिप्रेजेंटेटिव ऑफ व्हाट योर ट्रू कैलिबर इज, एंड आप with every passing exam you improve। इसलिए हमने अपने सारे इस
Yes,
बार
ma'am.
स्टूडेंट्स को बोला कि नो मैटर आपकी अभी तैयारी कितनी हुई है, पर पेपर तो जरूर देके आना है
Yes,
ना?
ma'am.
So Pranjal, can you give us some insight on the INICET paper analysis? आपने कितने क्वेश्चन करे, कितने आप रिफ्लेक्सली कर पा रहे थे, कितने में you took time, any inputs on subjects?
मैम मैम जैसे मे पेपर जो था वो डिफिकल्ट था थोड़ा, उसमें थोड़ा ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम हुआ था, एंड दिस पेपर वाज एक्चुअली इजियर इवन विथ माय रिलेटिवली लेसर प्रिपरेशन। आई फेल्ट दिस वाज इजियर, एंड एग्जाम से बाहर निकल के भी आई थॉट कि इसमें पेपर कट ऑफ हाई जाएगा, एंड आई वाज सॉर्ट ऑफ राइट ऑल्सो। So,
Yeah.
like in May, I had 155 correct with 85 rank. But in this, even with 172 correct, I have got 21 only. I think in that paper, around 160 correct would be rank one.
Will be
So
the
in this,
topper.
yes,
Yes.
ma'am. So in this paper,
So
around I think
you got
176,
171 correct. How many correct?
ma'am, 172.
172.
So, ma'am, I think
That's
in this paper, rank one would have got around 177, 178, I think. I'm guessing.
amazing.
So, ma'am, this was the relatively easier paper than May. But still, I think in general, जो मैम मैंने देखा है INI का previous year papers also and recalls also. So I
Anji,
think INI focuses more on first and second year.
that's true. That's true.
So third and final year, it's relatively less. I think in third year, मैम ऑफ्था से generally काफी questions होते हैं. एंड मैम ऑब्स गैनी से तो हमेशा ही होते हैं, तो बट अदरवाइज
Yes.
आई थिंक
And
फर्स्ट
round.
तो ऑब्स गैनी एंड सर्जरी इज आल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट इन दिस INI. So I think for if someone is targeting INI, I think first second year is relatively more important.
Absolutely right. और प्रांजल, कितने क्वेश्चंस बचे हम अटेम्प्ट करके आए थे?
मैम 198.
198. All right. और anything that you want to specify about time management, क्योंकि इस बार भी पेपर 4 सेट्स में था, and anything कि आपको कोई सेट में ऐसा लगा कि टाइम मैनेजमेंट वाज एन इशू, उसके लिए आप कुछ बताना चाहोगे?
मैम मेरे को यूजी टाइम से आदत है, सॉर्ट ऑफ हैबिट हो गया है कि पेपर बिल्कुल जल्दी से खत्म कर लेने का एंड जस्ट रिव्यूइंग इट. सो अराउंड इन ईच सेक्शन आई थिंक आई हैड अराउंड 10 to 12 minutes left after each completing each section. And I think third section was a bit problematic. It had more clinical
Yeah,
scenarios.
I
It was
heard that.
yes, and it had lengthening scenarios. So I think, but still, I managed to save around 5 to 6 minutes to review all the 45, 50 questions again. But in section D was relatively very easier. It was like direct questions, matching and everything. So I think I saved around 20 minutes in that.
Wow,
So,
great.
but ma'am, I think time management is very important in INI because we have to solve 45 questions in 50 minutes. So that's a bit of challenge. But in NEET, it's not like that. NEET में
मतलब
generally
if
we
I
have.
agree, प्रांजल, अगर आप भी एग्री करोगे कि कुछ कम से कम वो 45 क्वेश्चंस में से 25-30 क्वेश्चन ऐसे होने चाहिए जो आप रिफ्लेक्सली सॉल्व कर पा रहे हो।
Yes,
Am
ma'am.
I right?
Definitely. Like it should be जो बोलते हैं टिप ऑफ टंग पे होना चाहिए बिल्कुल, या टिप ऑफ फिंगर्स पे, कि ये हो तो बिल्कुल सही डायरेक्ट कर देना है
हमें
बिकॉज
उससे
क्लिनिकल सिनेरियो.
ओवरथिंक करना ही नहीं है, वो आपको
हाँ
हिट करना है कि अगर ये वर्ड लिखा है तो ये मैं मार्क करके आऊंगा, है ना?
हाँ.
राइट।
Yes, ma'am.
और अब प्रांजल, अगर कोई बच्चे हमारे आगे में एग्जाम देना चाहते हो, आपकी क्या टॉप एडवाइसेस रहेंगी बच्चा उन लोगों के लिए?
Ma'am, I think my best advice for INI would be the mistake which I actually did in May INI was that many people just hyped the exam too much कि काफी difficult होता है and all. It's not easy to crack, and you have to have a very very strong base. People ask from very standard books, so I was a bit scared that time कि maybe I won't be able to do that much. But after giving the paper, I actually found that most of the things are actually from the notes, and we can attempt most of the questions with notes, and there are twisted questions. So there it's in the they are actually brainy questions. So you have to just rule out most of them. Most of them are based on rule out only. So
Yes.
baki there are too much like out of the base questions. So I don't think those questions much matter much in rank in the ultimate end.
बिल्कुल,
But
आई एग्री। और प्रांजल, आई थिंक आप भी मेरी बात से सहमत रहोगे, आप अपना इनपुट भी दो कि पिछले 2-4 सेशन से हम नोट करें कि आईएनआईसीटी में ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई बहुत अनयूजुअल चीजें आ रही हैं। इट
yes,
इज
ma'am.
मोर अबाउट हाउ डीपली यू नो योर कंटेंट एंड हाउ मच यू अंडरस्टैंड योर कंटेंट।
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I think 200 में 130 140 क्वेश्चंस तो ऑलमोस्ट डायरेक्ट नोट्स के ही होते हैं, बाकी 20-30 ब्रेनर होते हैं जो आई थिंक थोड़ा रैंक डिसाइड करते हैं, एंड बाकी फिर आई डोंट थिंक दोज क्वेश्चन मैटर मच. इफ दे आर करेक्ट देन इट्स योर लक, अदरवाइज आई डोंट थिंक no one can read that before an exam.
Great. And Pranjal, what branch do you want to pursue, बच्चे?
Medicine.
मेडिसिन, वंडरफुल। इस बार ज्यादा बच्चे सभी, हमने तो सारे इंटरव्यू लिए ऑलरेडी, सभी ज्यादातर मेडिसिन लेना चाह रहे हैं। सो आई एम श्योर कि यू नो यू आर गोइंग टू डू ग्रेट, and it
Thank you.
was absolute pleasure to connect with you, Pranjal. I wish you all the very best, and I would say the entire DAMS family says thank you for making us a part of your journey. और आप
Thank you,
आगे भी
ma'am.
बहुत अच्छा करो और हमेशा हमसे कनेक्टेड रहो। कुछ एंड
Thank you
में
so
थोड़ा
much.
सा कुछ कहना चाहोगे टू whoever is listening to you? Something
I
which
think कि I think just maybe कि it is possible. It's not कि it's not possible. बस you have to work for it. अब ऐसा नहीं है कि work करोगे तो obviously होगा, because everyone is working. No one is reading something out of the galaxy or something. It's the same
बिल्कुल
content. It's just how much you revise.
great, Pranjal. It was super connecting with you and wish you good luck in future. Please say congratulations to your parents as well from our side, and all
Thank
the
you, ma'am.
best for your future.
Thank you, ma'am.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.